what impact does exercise have on our life, and what kind of exercise would I recommend? This is Martha. I'm a relationship counselor and clinical sexologist. Do subscribe below so that you never miss a thing. Okay, so when it comes to exercise, it's really important to know that exercise is good for health, it's good for blood circulation, it's good for the heart getting stronger. There are different forms of fitness actually. A lot of people may only tend to do one kind of fitness, but there are many kinds. Okay, there's cardio, which works on the heart and your stamina, and then there's flexibility, there's endurance, there's speed. You know, there's all these different exercises to train different parts of us, and so it's really important to understand that if you just keep doing the same exercise, maybe you might hit a plateau. It's really important to move it around, but a lot of us don't do that. A lot of us are creatures of habit. We just like to do that one thing, and that one thing is certainly better than nothing. Okay, it's really important to also see it as a lifestyle preference, like you just like it, and so you're more likely to do it as opposed to something you don't like. So first thing is, do you even like what you're doing? The next thing is to really look at, if I keep doing the same thing, it may only plateau. So for instance, like I know a lot of weightlifters, they may not really have flexibility. They may have very good looking muscles, they might be really strong, but they may not have endurance. They may not be able to like run very far or very long. And so it's really important to look at how this exercise is impacting your general sense of well-being. The third thing is, don't just overdo something, because when you over-exercise, what can happen is you become very tired, and then of course you don't feel like having sex. So it's important to moderate your exercise, and it's really important to look at which life stage you are at, and whether you are leading already a very busy lifestyle. If you are already very tired and very busy from work, and you also put on very vigorous exercise onto yourself, it is actually not going to help you to release weight, because your body might be thinking that you're being attacked, and so your body is trying to protect yourself by storing onto all those reserves that you need to survive, something that's really so extreme. So exercises that calm down the nervous system, like yoga and Pilates, can really help to regulate the energy, the stress levels in your body as well. So look at your lifestyle and what you like, and what are your goals, and whether you are always doing the same thing, whether you're getting the results that you want. So this is the reason why people go to fitness trainers, because they have a much better insight into the whole picture, rather than all the little bits that we know as you know, the man on the street. So I hope this has been useful to give you some food for thought. And in my work as a sexologist, I always ask my clients whether they know about Kegels and whether they are doing Kegels. So Kegels is the squeezing of our pelvic floor muscles. It's the muscles that we squeeze when we are trying to stop ourselves from peeing. So do make sure your bladder is empty. Don't do it when your bladder is full. There's no honor in stressing your body further, and actually stressing your bladder, it might even expand. So what you do is, your bladder is empty, and then you just do the pelvic floor squeezes as a form of exercise. So that helps to tone and strengthen the muscles down there. And of course, I'm not a physiotherapist who specializes in pelvic floor. So if you feel that you have difficulties around this area, like for instance it's too tense or tight, and you are having incontinence, leakage or pee, for instance, it's really important to go to someone who specializes in that as well. So in general, I do ask my clients like what kind of exercise they are doing, whether they are actually mindful of the role of exercise on our general wellness, and then I also ask them about whether they know of pelvic floor squeezes, whether they are doing them. So this has been Martha, giving you a little bit of everything. I hope you find this useful, like it gives you some food for thought, and do post your comments below. And lastly, maybe you want to consider subscribing to my mailing list. That's eroscoaching.com. Subscribe to it so that you never miss a thing.